Cora Johnson is a true humanitarian. She has a huge heart. She cares for the city, she cares for the community, and she cares for our children.
And you talk about an individual who is leaving a thumbprint in the city. Cora Johnson is a key example of how it's supposed to be done. She makes friends wherever she goes.
She's wonderful because she's committed to the people. She loves the children.
Thank everybody for coming, and everybody here has a special place in my heart.
Meet Cora Johnson, a sweet lady who packs a very powerful punch. Mrs. Johnson and her husband, R.L., moved to the Carverdale community in Northwest Houston in 1959. It was a different day. In the 1960s, Carverdale children were bused away from their neighborhood to several school districts. Industrial warehouses, a trash dump, and water treatment facilities sought to locate in Carverdale. The community seemed to be fractured and on the verge of seeing a broken future.
They were giving us a hard time because we were the closest to it was on, and it was unhealthy.
Mr. and Mrs. Johnson worked to save their neighborhood through the Carverdale Civic Club, with R.L. as president in 1973.
At that time, our councilperson was Helen Huey. Well, she got in and got on them so hard, and we won the case when we went to court.
They were so successful that Houston Mayor Fred Hoffhines appointed Mrs. Johnson commissioner for the Carverdale area in 1975. Cora Johnson's accomplishments didn't stop there. She became very involved with the National Democratic Party. She was president of the American Red Cross, and closer to home, she was a YMCA board member and served on committees within the Houston Police Department. Cora Johnson had become a community leader.
Every mayor that I've known of has respected her and depended on her to provide insightful information regarding what's going on in the neighborhoods and communities. And she's firm about what she believes in, but she's also cooperative in her nature as well, too.
In 1975, the Johnsons rented a second home in Carverdale where they started a summer program for children. Kids received 3 meals a day, had recreation and educational classes, and were even treated to field trips to Astroworld, Astros baseball games, the zoo, and museums. Next came Carverdale Park in 1979 and a community center in 2003. In 2009, the park was renamed R.L. and Cora Johnson Park. It stands as a tribute to the longtime residents who have worked tirelessly to improve their community.
Seeing the happy children playing, the senior citizen walking, I can picture what the future of this park is going to be like.
Cora Johnson continues to help and tutor the children of Carverdale, and she reached out to the City of Houston for assistance.
Mrs. Johnson asked us to support her efforts, and they centered around establishing a library at the community center, which helped to provide access to books for the youth, as well as providing free computers, internet access, and trainers to support digital literacy for those youth and adults.
With the children on the tutorial program, standardized tests from the state of Texas, we saw great improvements, honor students, scholarships being given, the whole gamut. And we're just so thankful for the commitment of the Johnsons.
Cora and R.L. organized 600 people for a large-scale cleanup in Carverdale. They also worked closely with Houston City Council to rejuvenate the area. As a result, 47 Habitat for Humanity homes were completed in 2002. The community has taken on new life. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson are grateful to all the folks along the way who rolled up their sleeves and helped save the Carverdale community. Cora Johnson founded the We the People Awards to celebrate the many people who volunteer and work behind the scenes. She wants to honor them for helping make dreams come true. The Johnsons surprised some Houston City workers with We the People Awards. Who better to honor hardworking volunteers than Cora Johnson, who has dedicated her life to helping others for 49 years.
Volunteer comes from the heart. You know, you're not expecting any pay, not even a good thank you. But when you get it, you feel like a millionaire.
And on behalf of all the employees of the Department of Public Works Engineering and the Houston Police Department, for which I was associated with, We the People, thank you, Cora, for what you do for us.
She cares about others in everything that she does. She is passionate. I believe that because of who she is, we are the city that we are.
Thank you so much for all that you continue to do for the community, and may God continue to bless you.